If you want to know how to make these game boards in Canva at home from your computer, stay tuned. Inside of Canva, you want to go to custom size and then change it from pixels to inches. So we're doing 24 by 18. I'm going to show you two different ways, but you'll have to change it according to wherever you decide to get this printed at. All right, setting up in Elements, search red texture. This is going to give you something besides like a flat red picture. We don't want that. We want it to pop a little bit, so I chose this one. And you're going to spread it out to cover the whole canvas. Now remember, Canva is proportionate only for the most part. So, you got to kind of go diagonal it and then down. Next part is how you actually make the actual game board. So Elements, Lines and Shapes, click on the square. Next to up there left-hand corner, there's your color. We're going to go ahead and change that to white. And then we are going to click those lines right there. And we are going to do a border weight. Now for this one, I did try to keep it a little bit smaller, so it's at 5. And first I did the squares a little bit less than 2 inches, but I was like, let's do 2.5. And that's what I stuck with. So I did 2.5, but you will see me resize them again. So this is up to you. But with that border weight, now we're just clicking copy. And for the most part, if you keep copying and pasting with the same space in between, Canva actually knows to keep it proportionate. Canva knows to actually keep it, at the same distance between the two squares. So you'll see what I'm doing there when I keep hitting duplicate. And it's going to speed up because y'all know y'all don't want to see this. And I'm going to position to make sure that they are all aligned, and they are. So that's perfect. And let's duplicate some more. And now I'm going upward with it. So whatever direction you decide to do, this is all on you. I did speed up through this part because you don't need to see this. I am selling this actual template for $10. You will be able to edit it in Canva. So that is a plus there. But I'm also showing you how you can do this on your own as well. And I was like, it needs maybe one more. Boom, right there. I love it. Love it. We're back to Elements, and we're going to start placing some images. So I did eggplant. Y'all, I can't be super explicit on here because this is YouTube. So I can't say too much, but you'll get the gist of what I'm doing. So you want to size your images just to fit inside the box. So I did eggplants, cat emojis. I did beds, underwear, boxers, X and O's, kissing faces, lip biting. You'll see all of those things. I'm just positioning them where I want them to be. Now you can include like a set of game rules, like for the eggplant to mean something or the cat to mean something, That's completely up to you, but that's optional. Now this part here, grab a big old square, put it around everything, and you'll see those white lines come up, and I'm just making it a little bit smaller so that it all fits. Wanted to add a little razzle dazzle, and I was like, what would be better? Let's look for stripper and Elements. Elements is equivalent to like Google to a certain extent inside of Canva, so it has a lot of what you're looking for. Now after this, head over to text, and we are going to select add a heading. And once you hit add a heading, we're going to just put some little game rules like kiss to start, 30 seconds of, fast forward, skip a space, all those things that you want to type. I'm using the font that is called Code Pro. I believe this came from thefont.com, but it's called Code Pro. And you're also going to see me go up to the top where that A is, and I'm going to change the color to this to black so that it stands out a lot more on the board. Y'all don't know anything. I am the duplicating queen. I'm not about to keep selecting add a heading. I'm just going to duplicate and keep changing what I want it to say. And that's what you'll see me do over and over again. This saves time. And then it also just keeps everything consistent as far as the color, and then the sizing as well. I'm going to do a little shameless plug while this is sped up. Make sure you join our craft group, man. It's called Girl How You Do That on Facebook. We have live tutorials and teaching you guys get to see firsthand. And I also have a Patreon group as well. Patreon actually saw this about 2 weeks ago. They have been up on game before you guys. All right, back to the tutorial. So at this point, you're just going to keep adding your text. You're going to keep adding your elements or your images. That you can use to help people be underwear, boxers, sexy, lips, Valentine's Day, X and O's. Head over to Google and type sexy silhouette clip art. This is how I got some of my ladies and the gentlemen. So you can honestly just make sure you're not around any children when you're looking this up, because sometimes the other things do come up. But save these to your desktop or your downloads folder, your photos, wherever you normally save your images to. That's where you're going to save these at. Back to Canva and go to upload media. I did have to blur this part out because I do have other people's pictures and photos in here. And then you're just going to hit upload for that particular image or images. You can do more than one at a time. And this is a pro function. So go to edit image and then go to background remover or BG remover. And it'll take the background out for you. Make sure you hit apply. I'm horrible with hitting apply, but hit apply. And that will hold the background in there for you. Part is optional, but you can go back to elements and search for red glitter. Spread it out almost towards the edge, eyeballing it, making sure it's even. Now, it is a little bit easier to do this in the beginning, but I don't know. I just wanted to show those that may have wanted to do it. And then you are going to make sure it's highlighted in the purple box. Go to position and just hit send to the back. Don't do what I did and just keep clicking send back. You want to actually send to the back, so it hits the back of it. And it'll go all the way behind. So this kind of gives you like a multi-layer, your red offset there. So that's optional, but you can do that too. You better keep watching because I show you how to print this. Don't miss out. Go to Office Depot. Yes, Office Depot. And you're going to go to services and hit yard signs. Click on a coupon. It's going to save you. Hit upload a design. And then we're going to go back to Canva and resave our design. Now, 24 by 18, because remember, that's the reason why I did that. See there? Couldn't tell you that at the beginning. You would have left my tutorial. You would have left me. At the top, giving it a name as game board. Hit share. Download. Download as a PNG. And then that's it. Back to Office Depot. Hit it from my device. And you're going to upload your design. And it might take a minute. Hit the checkout. Off the stakes. And then you can either do whatever your budget allows. But my budget said I can come get it. I want it the same day so I could display, but if you have the time to wait, that's even better. Show the difference between the two. So it's $17.99 and then $24.99. All right, so look at the price now. We're at $19.86. Now, I am in South Carolina. That's going to be different for you. Put that coupon in there. Don't forget the coupon and make sure you change it to store and curbside. Now, I'm taking you to Walgreens and you're going to select posters. This is for the second way to do it, but you will have to print it either bigger or smaller. And Walgreens does have coupons and things too, but I'm just showing you the different way that you can do it. You would just have to size your canvas the same size as you would have sized it in Canva. So for example, I'm on 16 by 20. In Canva, in the beginning, you just would have done 16 by 20 or 20 by 20, whatever. That's what you would have chosen in the beginning if you're going to go through Walgreens. So you kind of got to know where you want to print it at. But I wanted mine on the board. Now, if you do the poster board, you will have to use like foam board to adhere it, double-sided tape. I don't want to do all that. Find somebody else to do it, and it's the same price as y'all can see. And there we go. Your craft plug has done it again, y'all. This is the final look at the board. You can purchase the flat PNG, or I will be selling the template from the one that we created today on YouTube in the description. Bye.